Welcome everyone to the Michael Chekhov NMCA Way, our short version and our full version of our topic on the Four Brothers of Art this week, focusing on beauty. I am Lisa Dalton. I'm president of the National Michael Chekhov Association, and I am here with my colleague.
Hi, I'm Wil Kilroy, the vice president of the National Michael Chekhov Association.
And we are going to jump right into exercises on your feet with a feeling of beauty. And Wil is going to start.
All right. And if you've been following us the last couple of weeks, I'll keep this consistent. And all I want you to do is use your hand at first and just start to look at your hand, but look at your hand with a sense of beauty. You're looking at your hand through a lens of beauty. And this is not a narcissistic type of beauty, so you're not looking to see if you should submit yourself as a hand model, but instead you're looking at your hand with a sense of artistic beauty. And just let yourself look at that hand in awe with how it can move and all the different colors that are there. Or maybe you look at your cuticle and see a half moon and some striations in your fingernail there. And even if there's a jagged edge that maybe you've bitten on your fingernail, you're actually appreciating the beauty of that jagged edge. And just really looking at it. And again, you're just focusing through this lens of beauty, this artistic sense of beauty in everything you see about your hand, the different lines, the different colors, the shape. And that's all you need to focus on, is just working with this sense of beauty in the hand. And then just taking whatever object that you might have nearby. And I've been using for our sessions this interesting lamp. And maybe your sense of beauty doesn't always incorporate a fluorescent bulb, but you're going to see the beauty of the symmetry in your object, or the beauty of the texture of the colors there in your object. Again, just this wonderful sense of artistry that's in anything you encounter. And it's really just setting your mind to it, being in that right mindset to look at something through the lens of beauty and see it in a new and different way, and let your imagination engage with it through this sense of beauty, all the different aspects of it. And I'm going to leave you with that, and we're going to move to Jeffrey, who's going to continue with this sense of beauty.
Great, thanks so much, Wil. So when I think about beauty as a director, I often am confronted with challenges. And one of my favorite phrases from Michael Chekhov is to make friends with the problem. So the object that I'm going to be working with today is a crumpled up piece of paper. You don't have to have a crumpled up piece of paper with you. You can use your thinking force and imagine that crumpled up piece of paper. I want you to look at that piece of paper, this thing that we always look at, and we might think it's so ugly. It's failure, it represents something negative, and I want you to find the beauty in this piece of paper. Look at all of the possibilities of the cracks and all the folds, and take that piece of paper and try to create a new form with that piece of paper. And see all the possibilities of things you can do with it. Now that we've done that, I'm going to invite you to bring that into your body. And by doing that, we're going to do like Wil did, and I want you to start with your hands and begin to give them the quality of that crumpled paper. And as you observe, these forms are beautiful too. And you can feel that sense of beauty as you move that quality up into your arms and into your shoulders. That quality of crumpled paper in your shoulders. And let that quality move to get you up on your feet and moving around with that quality of crumpled paper. As you move around with this, observe your breath and how each of these new forms you're creating might change your breath. And now bring yourself back to a seated position. And let that crumpled paper quality move its way slowly back to just your hands. And maybe just your fingers. And then shake it off and let it go.
That was a nice gift to quote Chekhov too. Thank you for that. What I would be doing if this was a in-person class is we would have a ball. We would be employing a ball that we would be throwing back and forth to each other. Since we're not in person, what we would do instead is we're going to pass this ball along to each other. And I'm looking currently at our kind of Brady Bunch grid configuration that we have there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass the ball, this ball of energy. I'm going to pass it to Lisa. So Lisa, this is coming to you. Okay, and then if you could pass it on to Wil. Pass that ball of energy on to Wil, Lisa.
Okay, I will pass it on to Wil.
Very good. And Wil, if you could pass it on to Ophir. Good. And Ophir, if you could pass it on to Jeffrey. And Jeffrey, if you can pass it to Ophir. And then I see that we have somebody else. Janice, are you there? Oh, hi, Janice. Ophir is going to pass the ball of energy to you, Janice.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Wonderful. And now if you could pass that back to me, Janice.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Wow, that was quite a powerful ball you did there. Thank you. Okay, great. What I would like to do is when we pass this ball, we're going to pass it back to the original person that we sent it off to. So I'll be saying it to Lisa, Lisa to Wil, and so on and so forth. What I want you to do is I want you to say your name as you send the ball on. And we won't spend quite so much time. We'll just say our name as we pass it on. Lisa, it's coming to you. Lisa to Wil, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, you ready? Okay, here we go. Ready?
Ready?
Eric.
Lisa.
Wil.
Ophir.
Jeffrey.
Ophir.
Janice.
Oh, great. Thank you. All right. Now, I would like us to try to focus. I would like to try to find beauty as we pass this ball along. Beauty in our names. And what does our name represent? What is striking about it? What power does it hold? So think about that as you say your name, as you send this ball of energy back to the person that you're sending it to. So ready, Lisa, it's going to be coming here. And this time I'm going to try to find beauty in my name. You ready?
Ready.
Eric.
Lisa.
Wil.
Ophir.
Jeffrey.
Ophir.
Janice.
Excellent. All right. Wonderful. Okay. Now we're going to We're going to add something to this to try to explore the beauty of our names as we send out this energy. And this time I want you to attach an image to it as well, okay? So I've got this ball of energy that we have going here, all right? And I'm going to be sending this back to you, Lisa, all right? And this ball of energy, I'm going to be attaching an image along with it that's going to find the resonance and the beauty. Are you ready? Okay. Eric.
Lisa.
Wil.
Ophir.
Jeffrey.
Ofer.
Janice.
Excellent. All right. Now we're going to add one more layer to this as we do this one more time. And this time I want you to invest a feeling of gratitude for this given name and for this life that we've had and this body and this journey that we're on. Helping us to find a place in the world. So this time I want you to send out, when you send this energy to the recipient, I want you to send it with a sense of a feeling of gratitude. And this is part of our beauty. Are you ready? So your name one more time, but with a sense of gratitude. Here we go, Lisa. Ready?
Ready.
Eric.
Lisa.
Wil.
Ophir.
Jeffrey.
Ofer.
Janice.
Okay, and with that, thank you very much for participating in this beauty exercise.
Take your two hands and put them just in front of your face. And take one hand off screen. Make the second hand call the first hand and bring it back. Take the other hand off the screen. Make the present hand call the absent hand. And it comes back. Let them come closer and go away. More closer and go away. And let them meet very slowly. And go off screen, diving slowly.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Janice, do you want to offer anything?
Okay, so rub your hands together and feel the light between your hands that you're rubbing together. And that light grows and opens the hands, and you feel the light between both your hands. And the light is like a big ball of sunlight. It gets really big. It gets bigger and bigger and wider and wider and wider until it envelops your whole body in a ball of light. and your whole body becomes the ball of light. And then bring that light with both your hands to your ideal artistic center. And breathe. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just you can choose one of these two movements. Or one, imagine you have a gum in your mouth and you're chewing it and you're doing this, you know, just circling the gum out through your finger, around your finger. This is one you can work with, or you can work with this, scratching your head. And now you choose or this one, this movement, or this movement. And after you chose it, do it and start, make it bigger. Make the movement bigger. And bigger. And bigger. And imagine that the sphere of stars, you touching with your hand with the sphere, on the sphere of stars, and the stars are coming through and in your hand to your movement. And your hand is filled with stars, and the movement is in the quality of these stars, beautiful stars. And now make it small with this quality of beautiful stars. Make it small, smaller. And just do this very simple movement with the quality of beautiful stars. Thank you.
Beautiful. So what I'd like to invite you guys to do is to imagine there is a body part of yours that is least favorite body part. You absolutely generally think this is not my favorite. I do not like this body part. It is ugly. It is my unfavorite. And even if you love every part of your body, which I hope you do, let's pretend you have a body part that you really just don't like. You wish it weren't there, or you wish you could change it in some way. And imagine that you have in front of you a small version of your body, a little miniature version. You're looking at it in the mirror. And I would like you to point to that body part. Point to that body part. And I have put you all on mute, so I can't hear you. No one can hear you out here in the world. But what I want you to do is I want you to tell that body part all the things you don't like about it in 30 seconds, really fast. Go. Start talking, tell it, point it out, and make your whole body, engage your whole body with it. Talk. We cannot hear you. Speak out loud, yell at it, tell it whatever you don't like about it. Tell it what it causes you to do. And pause for a moment. And now imagine looking at this body part again, and take a moment and look at it very closely and find out, look at it now through a lens of beauty. How are you beautiful? Ask it, how are you beautiful? In what way are you beautiful? How do you bless me? What would I do without you? How have you gifted me? How are you beautiful? And ask it. And maybe let it talk back to you. And maybe now you speak out loud the answers of how this body part is beautiful. Maybe you touch it in your imagination. Maybe you touch it with your hand. And wrap it up. And that's going to wrap up our On Your Feet section. And so we thank everyone for contributing to our Michael Chekhov, the NMCA way, On Your Feet with Beauty.
My favorite person is...
One minute on your imaginary bodies.
We took a scene from Golden Boy. We all did the same scene.